Tunajua kama kaa tunaiwasha 420 247 365. Yo, for real. Iliwashwanga na skade, akapitishia skilo, akapitishia sande, akapitishia kolo, ikashikwa na mafande, wakatuzimia kolo. Sai tuko rumande, tunapitishia na maloko, likapitishiwa jomo, akadoz bana, ikapitishiwa moyo, akaihog sana. Kibaki alipatanga kaimezima, kaiwasha. Uhuru zilimonyesha tu kukopa bana. Tuko ma shit flani utadhani si tumelewa. Kenya land bay kali na build castles kwa hewa. 247 365 mabela wanani soro ndio wa discuss life ya Omera. Mara oh nigga what's that? Kuna marufu inanuka nikitoka. Beef ni manchis na shikanisha na pocha. Wakikuliza wambie si tunaiwasha.
420 247 365. Si tuko 420 247 365. Washa hiyo kitu, washa hiyo kitu, basi washa hiyo kitu, washa hiyo kitu. Ayana roots culture so high Lufthansa. Kama unataka kupush hapo usiniuzie gushka. Kama utajua Mustafa sidhani utarikava. Nipe piwa shtundu bana na upime vile inafaa. Chungana na magava sana sana mandakava. Na wale mamadhafaka wa ningi nanga. Me love me ganja ndo maana waskati sana. My marijuana is a jealous lover. Tunaito anafaa hata after kukatazwa na mokoro na gava. Bado makoro na washa my secret love. Ila penzi ni kikohozi tukapatikana na mi sikumkana. Sa inajulikana my omohana. Sensi yat nyasore fagi. How do you say weed in your language? 420 247 365. Si tuko 420 247 365. Washa hiyo kitu, washa hiyo kitu, basi washa hiyo kitu, washa hiyo kitu. 420 247 365. Si tuko 420 247 365. Washa hiyo kitu, washa hiyo kitu, basi washa hiyo kitu, washa hiyo kitu.
Yeah. To go to base right now, so what are you see? Ni kama vitu wajua ni ritual na cheza chini ka TNT. I need you by me now, I need you by me now, I need you by me now. You know I'm tweaking loud, you know I'm tweaking loud. They know I'm chiefing down.
Be here right now. Shorty says she don't want me same right now. Shorty says she don't feel the same right now. She want it up on the delay right now. She love her feel wind down, love her feel wait. No, she love her feel wind down. She love her feel wind down, love her feel wait. No, she love her feel wind down. Yeah, I'm tryna see, yeah. Pretty girl know that I feel, yeah. Other ones not gon' believe, yeah. When I say that, baby, I need ya. Baby girl, you better come my way. Baby, it's us, need me now, wait. I just met you the other day. I just met you the other day. And it's so easy to fall in love with you. And it's so easy, but we got our issues. Said it's so easy to fall in love with you.
Siezi toka club sai, siezi kosa kuteka mpoa sai, siezi baiwa pombe alafu mini zirai. Sakata rumba, sakata kuna nyuma.
Kaa tunaiwasha 420 Ngana skade akapitishia skilo, akapitishia sande, akapitishia kolo, ikashikwa na mafande wakatuzimia kolo. Sai tuko rumande tunapitishia na maloko, likapitishiwa jomo akados bana, ikapitishiwa moya kaihog sana. Kibaki yalipatanga kaimezima kaiwasha, uhuru zilimonyesha tu kukopa bana. Tuko ma shit flani utadhani si tumelewa. Kenya land bank kali na bill castles kwa hewa. 247 mabela wanani sorondo wa discuss life ya omera. Mara o nigga what's that? Kuna marufu inanuka nikitoka. Beef ni manchis na shikanisha na pocha. Wakikuliza wambie si tunaiwasha.
420-247-365 Situko 420-247-365.
Okay, but you said something interesting. You said confidence. Like, but you see what confidence got Kanye West?
Washa yo kitu.
Kanye West is confident.
Washa yo kitu.
Some issues are going on.
Washa yo kitu.
Mine is just confidence.
I am not roots culture so high. Lufthansa kama unataka kupush hapo usiniuzie bushka kama utajua Mustafa. Sidani utarikava. Nipe piwa shtundu bana na upime vile inafaa. Chungana na magava sana sana makava na wale mamadafaka wa ningi na
like around the pandemic.
Ganja ndo maana wasikati.
But when I listen to this,
my marijuana is a jealous lover. Tunaitoana fala after kukataza na mokoro na gava bado makoro na basha my secret
what's happening during COVID, especially like we lost to COVID, made music that song is like someone who's like a Kenyan who was living around the pandemic times and for you, they really do it. But then also like Esponyo, it's like that's also very relevant. But then then it's like wake up with a minor where it's like for me it's the outro. When he calls the nigga mom. For me it's the outro because
I can give you an exclusive on the track list. That's a song that precedes Tafuta Sponyo.
Okay.
So if you listen to what he says in the outro, is Tabidiment after Sponyo? Yeah. So those two songs are like right next to each other on the track list.
So there's so many questions I wanted to sit down and understand better about this project that's coming out. I guess I'll start right off the bat with, you chose to work with professionals, I'll say like professional producers and professional artists on this project in terms of the whole process. Why did you take this? Why did you take it seriously? Like, why you have a whole website? Why are you doing the most? You just drop your mixtape and go home. Like, why are you choosing to do this very intentionally and the way you're doing it?
Well, my EP was also with professional guys as well, Black Hole Records.
Yeah.
The thing is, I sort of really brought them out of their comfort zone with that project because they hadn't done any drill before. So I had them do songs like Nairobi Tofautis, Slaking. And I think that was the first project where they produced drill. So I guess in the music you can tell that they're testing the waters and stuff. But on this one, I don't know. I feel like I'm someone who has this mindset of like, if you're gonna do anything, do it right. Like if I go to a bar and I wouldn't want the bartender to give me bad service. You know what I'm saying? So in the same vein, if I'm gonna do music, I want to put my best foot forward and give the best that I can. So,
but not all bartenders are good.
I mean, yeah, but that's the thing. I want to be one of the good bartenders. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, like that's just the mindset I take into like anything I do really. So I guess that's why I really went hard with this album. The website is because I'm a web developer. That's like my 9 to 5. So I was like, this is something I can use for people to get all the info they need as far as credits, lyrics, all that stuff. So yeah, I mean, I'm like you said, I'm trying to be very professional in terms of how I'm going about it, and that's it. Yeah.
So what's a bit confusing is the fact that your first EP is called Not a Rapper. And then you also do something else. I mean, clearly you do a lot of things. You said you're a web developer.
Yes.
I guess, what are the many different things or different hats that you wear?
Well, web developer is my 9 to 5.
Okay.
But in a sense, it's also if you can look at it as a creative endeavor as well, because you can create anything with code.
Exactly.
So
do you work for like one company or you're like a freelance?
I freelance. So that's how I make money to pay my bills and everything. But as a creative, I rap, I'm a comedian. I do stand-up comedy and like videos online and stuff like that. And going forward, I'm gonna be getting into more stuff as well. I'm trying to learn how to make beats.
Okay.
So
even production, like that's something you don't want to do for yourself.
Yeah, because sometimes I feel like some of these ideas I want to be able to execute myself.
Yes.
So that's something else I'm gonna get into. But as of now, rap, music, and comedy. Which
came first, if you don't mind me asking?
Comedy. So how I initially started with the videos online back in 2019, and then in the middle of the pandemic in 2020, I started doing music. I did songs for these 2 videos I did on my YouTube channel, and then I caught a creative high, and that same week I wrote all of Not a Rapper.
Okay.
I wrote all the songs
all in one week.
Yeah. So that's how I got into music.
So the music thing wasn't even a thing you were really pursuing or going for. It was something that happened while you were doing the creation of your videos or your explain to us what that means.
Yeah, so I did this video on my YouTube channel called The State of Kenyan Hip Hop. I was making jokes about like the Kenyan rap scene.
At the time, what was your take on Kenyan hip hop? What was your state? What was your?
I don't even remember much.
What was your? What was your take on the state of Kenyan hip hop at the time?
I don't even remember much of what I said.
Were you trolling? Were you being serious?
It's mostly making jokes.
Okay.
Well, as far as much as I make jokes, obviously, there's a point to what I'm saying. I think I can't remember. I really can't remember what I said. I think I was talking about probably the growth of the scene and the diversity in terms of all the subgenres we have. Yeah. I know I talked about guys like Calligraph, Mbogi Genje. And then on that video, I did a song called Safaricon.
Yes.
I talk about M-Pesa scammers and stuff. So I was like, if I don't want to talk shit about these artists and not try do this thing myself. So I did like a joke song that ended up on my EP as well. So but I remade it.
So let me ask you something. And this is something that a lot of people, I guess, don't really understand. It's easy to shit on a song.
Yeah.
But it's very hard to make a song.
Yes.
Okay, let me be more clear in the sense of it's easy to make any song. It's hard to make a good song.
Yes.
So like when people talk shit about Kahush and like Missy Wezi, it's like I would love to give them studio time and see what they'll do. Because it's hard to make a song that's memorable, like even a hit. Like
that song to this day, people are still playing it everywhere. As much as people shit on Kahush, but I've made jokes about Kahush.
But people love to talk shit. But like if you actually give someone a chance, the people who talk the most shit, the YouTube A&R guys, they're not gonna do shit if you give them a studio session. Even if you give them the great beat, there's no way they're gonna take it.
Because you have to have that. You have to be talented enough to make a good song, and you have to be creative enough to as you said, make a memorable song. You know what I'm saying? It's hard work for sure.
Do you dabble in any drugs?
Yes.
So I'm asking because you said you got a creative high.
Yeah.
So what's a creative high like? For someone who's listening, who's never had a creative high or doesn't know what the fuck that means, like what is a creative high, according to you at least?
I think, at least within the context of what I was talking about that week, I wrote Not a Rapper. I would say I wrote that Safaricon song, and then I did another video where I did another song called Stream Cream. It was about like Twitch, some guys suing Twitch or whatever.
Yeah.
And that I don't know, like after I wrote those 2 songs, I just had ideas flooding in my head about like more songs, things I can talk about on a song. So I guess in that sense, I got a creative high. Like I just had this flurry of ideas after I did those 2 songs, and I was like, shit, let me try and write some more. So I looked for beats online. I started writing lyrics and all that stuff. So some people call it like a flow state or being in the zone or whatever. I just had this flurry of ideas that I wanted to put down, and that's what happened. Yeah.
The comedy thing. Were you always funny? Like, were you always funny, or that one was? Because that's what most people know you for, correct?
I guess, yeah.
So I guess
most people that have recognized me talk about like my comedy,
your skits, even you do a lot of live gigs, you do a lot of videos. I guess how did you figure out that you were funny and that's something you could do?
I don't know. I think, well, I was never like a class clown in high school or anything. I was like, growing up, I was a very reserved kid. But I think something most people don't realize is comedy has structure. Of course, you can have like your...
What do you mean comedy has structure?
Comedy has structure, you know.
It's not possible.
You can have your natural wit, and that's what people call being funny. Like some people are just naturally more witty than others.
Okay. But
when it comes to writing jokes, you have to have a setup and a punchline. There's different ways of setting up your jokes. It's different. Comedy has structure.
Yeah.
Like if you sit down and take your time to do your research and really learn about what comedy is, like anyone can get into comedy and succeed. And so yeah, I think I got into comedy at a time where I was figuring out how I can engage myself creatively. This was like around 2018. Before what I was doing online was like gaming videos.
Because I saw you do have a page where you used to do Twitch.
Yeah.
So you were actually like a streamer guy. Like you actually would go...
I still want to get back into that. It's just that at the moment my laptop got messed up. I can't stream or do anything. But like way back, I started doing FIFA videos in like 2014, 2015.
What made you even think of that? Were you watching them?
I was watching guys online like KSI and all these people. I wanted to be like them. I started making FIFA videos and they did fairly well, but after a while I got tired of it. So around 2018 I was asking myself like, how can I engage myself creatively?
Did you do it consistently for 4 years or just for a short time?
I did it 2014, 2015. Then end of 2015, I moved to England for 2 years to study and play football.
Okay.
I came back in 2017, played football for another year before I quit.
Okay, bro, hold up a bit.
Yeah.
I'm confused about something.
Yeah.
You were not just watching ball videos or streaming them. You were actually good enough to be even playing.
Yeah.
Not just at Likindogo in England.
Yeah.
You can't skip over that shit. What do you mean? You are like, how did you end up being so good and even going to England to play ball? Explain to us.
Man, I played football for many years. When I finished high school, I did year 11, and then I did year 12, and I dropped out of A levels because I thought it was too difficult for me. I didn't want to do that.
What school was this?
Oshawa Academy Senior High.
So you do year 11, you finished?
I did year 11 in St. Mary's, St. Mary's School Saints. I finished. I went to Oshawa for a year. I dropped out, and then I joined.
Okay, how do you drop out of high school? Because you see, like you can't. You see, like dropping out of uni is bad, man. Like you can tell your parents, you guy, uni, blah blah blah. But like dropping out of high school, you have to do something.
Yeah, so this I told my folks, listen, man, this A level stuff isn't working out. I'm fucking around, and like I'm pretty sure I got bad marks. Like to this day, I don't know what I got in my finals, but I went to England to do something called a BTEC level 3 diploma, which is equivalent to A levels.
Okay.
So I was doing that I was studying sports exclusively.
Okay.
So while I was studying there, the school I was at were affiliated with a football club called Charlton Athletic.
Okay.
So they had like a small quote unquote academy at that school. So that's why I played football.
Why are you calling it small? Like, what do you mean quote unquote? Was it like?
Because the club has its like main academy, and then they had this like sort of what they call like community academies in different schools.
Okay.
And there were a few cases where players got out of those and got into like the club
main
itself.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, I saw that as a potential pathway. So I was like, let me go study there and play at the same time.
Okay.
So
were you good at football, or you were just bahatishaing?
No, I liked to think I was good. I liked to think I was good. I just didn't have as much passion for it as I thought I did.
Okay.
So my second year in England, I was at a semi-pro club.
Okay.
But my student visa ran out. I finished my course. I came back to Kenya.
And your course was purely sports?
Yeah.
So what was that like?
So we had different modules for like sports nutrition, like talent ID, all that sort of stuff, just stuff to do with sports. It was really fun. I enjoyed it because like I didn't want to have to do these subjects.
But serious question.
Yeah.
Mtu akisomea hiyo stuff atapata job gani ama atafanya job gani?
I became a qualified gym instructor actually.
But where? I mean, all gym instructors do is stretch bitches.
No, it's like you're taken through how you're supposed to take through a client, through in like induction, orientation, all that stuff. How you're supposed to.
But would you
explain
really want to do that?
exercises
Would
to
you
them.
really want to do that like as a job or pursue that?
If say if you want to be a
No,
footballer.
you who studied that.
Yeah, at the
ilikusaidia aje?
time,
It's like, it's like chemistry and bio. It was a
Yeah.
waste of my motherfucking time.
Yeah.
I've never used any biology ever. Mitochondria, all of that
course,
shit
yeah.
is useless.
Neither have I,
It's not
yeah.
helping me in
Yeah.
life anytime. So like the sports stuff you studied, is it help? Is it, are you applying
My hope was
Mm.
I could have gotten a job as a gym instructor there, or like a PE teacher,
Okay.
and make my money, pay my bills while I continue pursuing football.
Okay.
Because that's something a lot of semi pro footballers do. Like,
Okay.
You know, because they are not, the money they make from football isn't enough to sustain them. They have to have jobs.
Okay.
So if I'm gonna do a job, I might as well do something that is sports related.
Okay.
So that was the idea I had, but unfortunately I couldn't get a job when I finished.
So you come back,
Yeah.
and when you come back, what do you do now? Like, okay, umemaliza utafanya nini?
So yeah, I went back to where it started. I went back to Ligi Ndogo. I joined the under-20s there.
Wait, they have like, go for adults?
Yeah, there's the first team, there's under-20s, and then there's the youth age groups. Yeah. So I went to the under-20s. I was there for like 4 or 5 months. They promoted me to the first team. So this is 2018 now, and then throughout 2018 I was playing for the first team, but I found myself becoming more and more miserable with like the whole routine. I had to wake up very early in the morning.
What time is early?
I had to wake up at 5, get to the ground by 7 a.m. We train for like three hours.
Okay.
Then after training, I still have to go and work, and I'm tired as fuck.
Work where?
My web development stuff.
Okay.
Well, no, at the time I hadn't done web development yet. I was doing like writing jobs and stuff. But in any case, like the point was, I'm very tired after training, and I still have to go and spend energy like working. So after a while, I got tired of that, and it got to a point where now the comedy thing came in. Like I said,
you had time to make videos, but you didn't have time to do these other things. Auko serious.
I mean, it just got to a point where, because I had been doing the FIFA videos for a little bit as well, I got tired of that. So I'm like, but I still wanted to create. So I was like, how can I engage myself creatively? Like, what can I do? So there's these YouTubers. I was watching a lot of like commentary videos. These two comedians that I like, called Noel Miller and Cody Ko. They have a duo called Tiny Meat Gang. I don't know if you've heard of them before. So Noel Miller especially is very similar to me in that he does a lot of different. He does stand-up comedy. He does his online videos. He's a musician.
Okay.
He has his podcast.
Nice.
So he's like, I would say he's like my biggest inspiration, like as a creative. So I was watching those guys' video, and I was like, man, this is something I could do. So early 2019 now, I took a short course on like writing comedy because I didn't want to go online and bahatisha and do guesswork. I wanted to
Wait, you took a course on where? From who?
You know Udemy?
Yes.
Yeah, I went on Udemy. I found a course about like how to write jokes.
Okay.
So I did that for a couple of weeks, and then I started doing my videos. Because again, I didn't want to go on YouTube and just do guesswork. I wanted to know why it is people laugh, what makes people laugh. So that's
I would never even think of that. I would just try. If I'm funny,
Yes,
I'm funny. Yeah.
So that's how I got into comedy. It was those videos at first.
So I'm curious about something. You talk about web development and something that you're doing, even like you're genuinely able to like earn money for it. Like you're able to pay bills.
That's how I
How
pay
do
my
you
bills,
teach yourself that, or is that something you go back to the online
Everything
school?
is online nowadays, man. I learned on this website called Code Academy.
I know Code Academy. Yeah.
I did a course on Code Academy, and I started making money.
Are these courses free for people who are listening? Like people want to, everybody would love to be like you. They just go, they learn something. Like, are these courses free, or like how do you get yourself to get into these courses?
There's a lot of courses there that are free, but like they're, I guess, sort of like the introductory ones. And then they have these sort of career path courses where they teach you like a lot of like different frameworks.
So like to learn how to
like
do the comedy stuff, was that free?
No, that course I took on Udemy, I paid money.
How much?
I can't remember, but it wasn't a lot. It was like less than 2,000.
And you would say you got value for your money?
Yeah, like because I learned the basics of the structure of a joke, its setup, punchline. There's different ways of, there's the rule of 3, there's U-turns, there's drawing parallels, there's different ways of writing jokes. You know, these are things I learned in that course.
Did you know a comedian or anybody who was a comedian at that time? Besides the guys you're watching on YouTube, did you also know a comedian? Because I feel as though something that's interesting is the internet is filling a gap where we don't for the gaps that we have here, in the sense of, if you knew a comedian personally, you could go and ask him, yo, me, I want to be a comedian, what do I do? But if you don't know anybody, you can go online. Or if you want to learn how to code, you don't have to wait for your cousin from Minnesota to come home and visit to teach you how to code. You can go learn online. You said everything is online. Bro, like, I want to learn how to teach at time. My dad told me go to YouTube. I'm like, what the fuck? I want you to teach me. Like, no, go to
everything is online. Fatherly
So I guess for you with this, what's this thing ya kujitafutia? Unajitolea kwa nini? Do you get my question? Like,
I guess
you have to, because there's someone who wants to be on radio but they won't want to try it out before. So why do you think about learning things, and that why do you approach things that way?
I don't know. I think that's just I just like investing in knowledge and building like different skill sets, like, because I feel like you said, if I don't have anyone I can turn to and ask, like, what do? I still have the internet. And I just, it's something I value personally. Like, the more knowledge you can accumulate and apply in terms of like gathering skills, like, you can, you become a more well-rounded person. You can do different things. So that's, I guess I just like investing in myself in that sense.
So like with coding, was it out of a necessity? Because it also seems like you do stuff, okay, I need to get this. So was it out of necessity, like you needed a website for something? Or what made you think, okay, I should learn this skill?
It was kind of out of the necessity, because I started doing web development during the pandemic. So before, like I said, I was doing like these like writing jobs, but I wasn't really enjoying it that much. And like during the pandemic, like I went several months without like a job. So I was like, what else can I do to pay the bills? Because I can't continue living like this. And I figured, like, a lot of people are learning how to code now. Like, web developers are making good money. This is something I can get into. Plus, I'm a bit of a geek anyway. Like, I play a lot of video games. And I learned a bit of HTML as a kid anyway, so I was like, this is something I can get into.
Okay.
So it was kind of out of necessity, like I needed to find another way to make money.
So you find a course?
Yes, I went to Uncle Academy, and I started learning there. And here we are 2 years later, I'm paying my bills.
And you're good enough to make a website for someone where they'd even be happy to pay you?
Yeah. That is my day job.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there any cool websites you've made besides your own? You can brag, like, I made this website, like,
So yeah, I guess.
And are these like local or like international?
Tekken 254, for example. That's an esports venture I'm involved in.
Okay.
I made the website for that.
Amazing.
So I get that's one local example.
Okay.
I've done small projects for different clients from around the world.
Okay. So
like I'm making decent money. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So I want to know something. We've talked about so many different things. I'm not even halfway through, but I want to know from you. I'm curious about the project you're going to be releasing, because I'm asking you all of these questions because I'm trying to figure out, this man in front of me, is he a man of substance, and what makes him a man of substance? Because you can't come out the gate saying I'm a man of substance. That's that's deep. So I'm curious as to how your journey has gotten you or led you to the point where you feel like you have something to share, but also you've packaged it as a body of work, and it's been very intentional. Like you've been releasing singles in a certain way. You've been, even like, so I guess, what's this project? What does it mean? Tell us the story of this project.
So it's man of substance is that's how I like seeing myself. That's how I would like to portray myself, like a man of substance. And the way I've laid out the project is like an introduction to me as a person and as an artist. I'm going to reveal the track list on Thursday, but there's 3 different parts to the album. So part 1 is basically a window into my background, my musical tastes, my personality. And then part 2 now is showcasing my storytelling ability as a comedian. There's several comedic songs on the album. Tafuta Sponyo is one, Wake Up is another.
Okay.
That's just 2 of them. So that part of the album is supposed to showcase what I can do as a comedian and music. I'm trying to marry those two and, tell a story in that part of the album. And then part 3 is just bonus tracks. 2 tracks I've released previously. That's Nairobi Tofauti remix and Slay King remake. I think I can just say that now.
Okay.
And then another new song that I think people are going to love. So as a whole, it's basically, I've tried to lay it out as an introduction to DVK. Like, who is this guy? What is he about? Like, what can he do as an artist? So that's, yeah.
Why re-release or why repackage or re-remix Nairobi Tofauti and Slay King? Because those were on Not a Rapper.
Yeah.
Why do these songs need to come back, at least from your perspective of as an artist?
So I re-released them as a single, I think in September last year, because I really liked the beats for the Nairobi Tofauti remix and the Slay King remake are the original beats I wrote to those songs too. So how I did Not a Rapper, I found beats online and I wrote the songs and I went to Black Hole.
Yeah.
And they made their own beats. They made different beats and then we recorded over those beats. So with those 2 songs, I liked those original beats so much. I was like, damn, I wanna re-release them just on those original beats. And on this album, because I guess it's my full-length debut, it's like a way of reintroducing those songs to new listeners. Because I really like those songs, and I want like new listeners who find me on this album to rediscover those songs as well. So
maybe a bit of an obvious question, but it's only about your girlfriend.
Of course.
Why do you love her so much? You're always posting her. You're always like this. Are you in okay, we can tell you're in love. Like, why are you ringaing? Like, this love has you... Talk to us. Tell us.
I mean, it's just a very healthy relationship we have. That's all I can say. When I'm in a good place in my love life, where...
But you're sharing. You're not scared. You're not scared.
Nah, because I know we have a very solid relationship. It's not just mapenzi like we are.
You're not just saying for IG.
Yeah, So we have a very solid thing going, and like that's why I'm not afraid of putting her on a song. And that's 2 songs now. Black Queen was about her as well.
Okay.
So
how did you meet this Black Queen?
Funny enough, online during the pandemic,
the pandemic really saved your life, didn't it?
Or right before the pandemic, I should say, beginning of 2020. I found her on a dating app. I was looking for some quick fun.
Okay.
And I stumbled upon this woman. We went on a date. We really hit it off, and the rest is history.
Does she think you're funny?
I would like to think so.
Does she think you're funny?
Sometimes she says I'm funny. Sometimes she says she gives me shit. I don't know.
Okay.
I like to think she thinks I'm funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
The message you're passing on to the youth, this Tafuta Sponyo story. Like, it's hard out here. A Sponyo would really save a lot of people.
Yeah.
But like, does it really work? Do you know any successful, is there anybody, what's the song?
The song is satirical.
It is, but do you know anybody who's really like Omokad of Asponyo?
Not personally. I've had stories from.
But we
friends.
all hear those stories.
Yeah.
But do you I don't think people are really
I don't think it's a viable path to go down.
No.
It's there's a lot of risk to that.
But high risk, high reward.
Yeah, high risk, high reward.
I mean, if you're sucking toes or fucking niggas raw, then you might end up with something.
I mean, if you're servicing some old women out here and you're getting good money off it, I mean, you risk catching chlamydia and all this shit. But
would you give Mama Ngine a dick if you didn't have a girlfriend?
No.
Even for a B?
I'm not gonna lie.
How many websites is that?
Bro, that's several lifetimes of websites. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'd give it some serious thought. I'd think about my financial situation and whatever. But I don't know.
But you're a man of substance.
I don't think I would. I think I have too much pride to go down that path. Like, but if those that would, I would completely understand.
Okay.
Like, that's a lot of money. That's a life-changing sum of money.
So you chose the initials DVK as your name?
Yes.
Is that the same? Do you use the same name for music as you do for comedy, or how do you separate the
That's
two?
DVK is my gamer tag.
Okay.
So I just shifted that over to music.
Okay.
And there's no special meaning. It's just letters from my name.
And so when you game, whether it's what do you game? I guess what's your console?
Tekken, fighting games. I'm a big fighting game guy. So when I play in Tekken tournaments and stuff, like you see they write DVK as well. So I was like, I don't.
Are you good?
Yeah.
As good as you are in music, football, and comedy, or just good?
Yeah, no. I played in there's this online tournament series called the Tekken Online Challenge that I played in last year. I got to the regional finals for they call it the South Africa region, and I finished third. Like there was hundreds throughout the season. There were
so there's other weirdos out there playing Tekken around Africa.
Yeah,
not just you.
Yeah, so throughout the entire season, there was 100+ players. I qualified for the regional finals. We were 8 of us, and I finished third. Okay. So I'm good.
Okay,
I am good. So DVK is what I use for music and gaming. As a comedian, I just go by my name because, like, at least in Kenya, I know a lot of comedians have stage names, but like,
is there any other rapping singers? Okay, but you're not a rapper. But is there any other musicians who could do comedy? Justin doesn't have bars. Amandip was here today, Hannah bars. Gakonyo can't rap. But like, I mean, don't tell us Eric Omondi has talent. Anyway, do you think Eric Omondi is funny?
Personally, no. But I mean, comedy.
But you respect what he's done. Like, okay, what do you? What's your take on him? Does he need to be funny, or he's getting the bag? Like, does it matter if VK is funny or not? The guy's eating.
I mean, I respect what he's been able to achieve as a comedian, like, you know, filling out stadiums in TZ and all that shit. Like, that's huge. But like, right now, I don't know what it is he's planning with his career. Like the past 2 years, I don't know what it is he's doing. But like, yeah, I respect what he's been able to achieve. Personally, I don't find him funny. But again, comedy is subjective. Like, what I find funny, you might not find funny. So that's just me. Obviously, there's many people who find him funny. So yeah, I respect what he's been able to achieve, but like, but he's not my cup of tea personally. Okay. Yeah.
K the Great.
Yes.
How do you know K the Great? How do you even link up with him? And that's like an amazing producer.
A hugely successful producer. Yes. I guess he was worked with Nyashinsky.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, I reached out to him online because I was I found the beat for Only on his website. He has a website where he sells his beats.
Okay.
So I was going through his beats online, and I found that beat. I really liked it. I contacted him. I was like, bro, I want to use this beat. Like, what's the? And yeah, we just continued communicating, and you know, here we are.
Have you ever like worked in person together? Have you ever linked?
No, because right now he's in Burundi. He's been in Burundi for a while. That's where he's from. Okay. I know sometimes he's in Kenya, but no, I haven't met him in person. Okay. I don't think. Yeah.
And with guys like Lil Minor, Joanna Manika DM, how does that work? Because Lil Minor is a big deal. Like, how do you get him to even send
Lil Minor? I sent him an email last year, like middle of last year. Like, he took like 3 months to respond. I think my email got lost somewhere.
He's a busy nigga.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. So I emailed him probably around March, April last year. He responded in September, and he was like, you know, sorry for blah, 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 but, you know, I'm down, you know, just, you know, let me know what's happening, blah, 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 blah. So, we carried on talking.
Did you send him the song that you wanted him to hop on?
At the time, I didn't have the beat yet, but after he responded, now I reached out to Cap, who produced the beat.
Yes.
And Cap also took a while because we had some back and forth. He sent me a beat. I wasn't really feeling it. I was like, do this. He sent me another one. I wasn't feeling it. So that took a few months. And this is, I think, December last year or January this year where we finally get the beat. So I sent that to Lil Minor. I was like, this is the beat. This
so you had a story of what you wanted to say about Wake Up. Okay.
Yeah. So Wake Up.
Because even how you guys went back to back, I was confused. Like, how do you, because
Yeah, so yeah, that's obviously that's something that I planned. Like there was the story of Wake Up. Obviously, is guys that have gone out, you get thrown in a cell phone.
And then, but there's even in the car, kwa gari, zima bado, whatever. Yeah.
So that song is part of a story in the part 2 of the album. So that's something that was very intentional. I planned that.
Okay.
I was like this. I told Lil Minor, this is what I want from you. This is what the song is.
Yeah.
And then
because the funny thing is, if you think about Lil Minor, when he first came out for me, it was Stretch Max Wahaga.
Yeah, that was
and
the
then,
first.
And I was so confused. Here I'm trying to take Kenya music seriously, trying to do serious shit, and then niggas like, and I'm like, the kids on this. I'm like, turn this shit off. And then
the kids then just having fun saying silly shit.
Bro, and then there was another one for Jabba. Then I just went on his YouTube and I saw, so he was having fun, almost like fun, comedy shit.
Yeah,
and I feel like that's why maybe it makes a perfect sense as a feature, because it's almost, he's like Lil Dicky and that's
exactly.
a lane. Because everybody's out here being so serious. The man is like having fun. It's like whatever.
That's the whole reason I got him on the song. Like I was like, he's going to be able to deliver that silliness. That
exactly.
And like so I guess some of my songs are similar in a sense, like Slaking, for example. Like sometimes it's just fun to say silly shit on a song and it slaps. So I guess that's purely what he does, and I respect it because he's just having fun. And
what does your family and friends say about this music that you make?
I mean, they're supportive. I guess I still get to how African parents. I still get to little comments like, "What's your plan? Blah, 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 the comedy thing. How much are they paying you?" Blah, blah. But I mean, they've been quite supportive for the most part. Like my mom. I had her the other day playing my songs on her Spotify. I was like, God damn, yeah. They've been pretty supportive. Yeah, my entire family, not just.
Are you looking to make music videos? Like, is there going to be any music videos? Because you do the most. Are we going to get any music videos from this next project?
I really want to. I want to do one for Only.
Okay.
But right now I can't say with certainty if it's going to happen because this project has drained me financially.
Sorry.
So I can't say for sure if there's going to be videos, but there's one plan for Only at the very least.
I was wondering, why did you want to make your listening party exclusive or private? Like, wouldn't you have been dope to have like different people come just check it out? Like, was it the space, or like would you have been able to get more people to come? I guess
I just wanted it to be something intimate. Like the whole point of that was just to invite a few friends, and because I also did crowdfunding for the project as well. Some of the contributors, I invited them as well. And then also invite people from the industry to introduce myself and be like, this is me, this is my album, listen to it. And
how does someone do crowdfunding for an album? Okay, I know it happened, but like, you got people to actually support you to make this album?
Yeah, I got.
I mean, you had a budget. Like, how did you come correct and tell someone, "Yo, fund, help me"? How does that work?
I made a budget and I appealed to. I got on this platform called Mchanga.
Yes, I know Mchanga.
So I laid out my plan and I managed to get like around 50K.
Okay.
Which really helped the production. In total, I've spent almost 300 Gs.
But you got 50s though.
Yeah, 50. I mean, like I'm saying, it really helped. Like without that 50K, it would have been much harder to do the album. So yeah, so I some of my friends.
Was your budget?
Did
you have the budget of 300 in the Mchanga, or did you? Okay, like because I'm asking because. Reality versus the plan. There's always of course.
Things never.
So like
go
in your
plan.
original plan. When you go to Mchanga, what was your plan? What was the thinking? You said
my original budget was closer to 400K.
Okay.
But as the project went on, there's a lot of things I had to cut down because I was like, this is unnecessary. I don't really need this. Blah blah blah. So eventually, it came down.
How did you come up with a budget? How did you figure out? Okay, what was in your budget?
Studio time. Some of the songs I had to buy the beats. Just figuring out what I'm going to need production wise. If I'm going to do videos, I reached out to certain videographers I was thinking about working with just to get quotes and put them in the budget. thinking about the rollout, like, you know, how much I'm going to spend on maybe ads or whatever.
Yeah.
I just did all of that, and I made a budget, and I was like, this is an estimate. This is what I can expect to spend on the album. So I used that as a budget. Yeah.
I think that's really wise because like it can help you, one, for yourself, but also for the outside guys in the sense of, yo, check this out. I'm trying to make an album. Can I get your support?
Yeah. So I mean, it's
how far in advance were you planning this? Like, so what year are we talking?
Last year. So I did that crowdfunding in July.
Okay.
And then I started production in November. So that crowdfunding drive was like a month or 2 months. I can't remember.
Okay.
Some people sent me money after, but yeah, that's what I did. I did that whole budget stuff, whatever, June, July last year. Then I started the crowdfunding.
Now, if you start making beats for yourself, utajilipa?
Bro, I see. I'm saving money. That's one way to save money. Like, if I'm making beats for myself, I don't need to pay anyone else. I can do my own shit.
Yeah.
But that, yeah. So yeah.
So who's Black Hole Records? You've worked with them a lot. Who are them? Give them some shout out, some love. I see they're also on this. So I guess I'd love to know more about Black Hole Records.
So that's it's these two guys that I was in high school with, actually. So Andy Bolo and BH. Another guy called Oloso as well, but Oloso has been inactive for a little while. So right now it's just Andy Bolo and BH.
Okay.
So as performing artists, they go by Jeshi.
Okay.
So I
they
think
were featured on
Nimesota, and they're on this album as well.
Okay.
So as performing artists, they go by Jeshi. As producers and the services they provide, they have their own label called Black Hole Records.
Okay.
So yeah, they did my EP, and they mix mastered half of this album as well. So
who did the other half of the mixing and mastering?
VMC Jize.
Ooh,
yeah.
He has a song called Hanini that I love from time.
Jize is a sick artist.
Yeah.
And of course, aside from being a rapper, he's a producer. He's an audio engineer.
Yeah.
So yeah, he also did about half.
I've seen you been very intentional about giving us the names of the producers. Why you letting me? People don't care about the producer per se. I mean, people do care, but like, people don't really people don't show who the producer is. Why are you doing this?
I don't know.
Is it a discount? Is that how you get a discount from the producer?
That was part of the contract I signed. So if you want to give you a discount, you need to. No, it's just giving them their shine. It's like, these are the people that worked on my project, and I'd like people to know who they are. And eventually, when I reveal the track list, you'll know which songs they were on. So yeah, it's just giving them their credit. You know?
Told me it's 17 songs.
Yes.
17 songs.
Yes, kumi na saba.
And I can do math, so that means it's 15 songs, because there's 2 from the old one, so that's 15. Then there's the ones you've already given us.
So 15 new songs.
No, because it's the ones you've given us.
Yeah,
because you've given us, of course, Tafuta Sponyo iko hapo.
Oh, you're talking about the singles, yeah. Tafuta Sponyo, Super Police, and only Wake Up.
So 4. You're giving us 4.
Yeah,
4 singles. So we're getting
13. No,
4 plus 2.
11 new songs.
4 plus 2 is
6.
We're getting 11 new songs.
Yeah.
Features, we have Jeshi.
Yeah.
Features, we have Lil Minor.
Yeah. I'm going to features. I'll start from midnight.
Okay.
On my social media, you'll find.
Is there going to be more features?
Yeah, there's more features.
Any Galdems?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
You're gonna find out tomorrow and today is Monday. Tomorrow and Wednesday you'll find out the features.
And are they like features we're gonna be surprised about, or like is it like expected?
I don't know.
I feel like Kanzu could work. I feel like you could do something with Kanzu.
Yeah, but Kanzu is not on the project. I can confirm he's not on the project. Some may surprise you, some you might expect. I don't know. There's comedians on the album.
No way.
Yeah. Some of these stand-up comedians I do shows with every week.
No, for real?
Yeah. There's comedians.
Like skits?
Yeah.
You know what would be super dope?
Yeah.
Like an all-comedian freestyle. Like, you know, have you had like Detroit? Like Big Sean had a project, like he had like Detroit, like everybody from Detroit, like rapping that. Like,
the funny thing is, that's like, sometimes we do open mics, and then like, there's a time we did an open mic at Wama, and then like a bunch of us comedians just got in a circle and started just rapping bullshit, like just a freestyle session. And it's always so funny. So that's something that like If I want to, I could make that a song.
I feel like that'd be
yeah,
sick.
That would be really funny.
Is there any comedian rap?
I can tell you, Maina Murumba. You know Maina Murumba?
Yes.
Comedian called Maina Murumba.
Yeah.
Him in particular, he has buzz.
Okay.
The man has buzz. So
Okay.
I think I could put him on a song and he could do something. But yeah, there's comedians on the project. There is Gialdem.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you do a lot. I'm curious, what do you do for fun when you're not making music, when you're not doing 9 to 5? Do you even work out? Like, you have all this knowledge, like, you know, you have knowledge about so many different things. Do you, you know, like, do you brain dump? Do you, like, what do you do? Like, what do you do for fun? Outside of the things that you do to provide and
I play a lot of video games. And my girlfriend drags me out to different places sometimes.
Okay.
Like the other day we were at Karura Forest.
For real?
Yeah.
You walked?
We went to go for a walk and like
Okay.
have a picnic and all that lovey-dovey shit.
That's cute.
But yeah, if I'm not being dragged to places by my girlfriend or playing video games, there's not much else.
Okay.
Yeah, video games primarily because, like I said, I'm a huge geek, and I'm also, as a person, I'm also introverted, so I don't really like going out much.
You're introverted?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I am an introvert. I'm just not shy. I'm not shy, but I'm reserved. I am an introvert. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to know, there's something you do really well. It's the internet.
Mm-hmm.
You do a really good job of utilizing the internet, whether it's sharing your stuff. So I want to know, I guess, how has the internet impacted your life?
The internet is the whole reason I'm here right now, man. Like I told you, those YouTubers I discovered.
Yes.
That's the whole reason I got into comedy. And from that, you know, flowed into music, stand-up comedy. I don't know if you know this guy called Ken Beda.
I do.
Yeah.
He makes such those dope videos and TikToks.
Yeah. So beginning of last year, he put up a reel of himself doing a set at Punchline. I was like, why are you doing this shit? And he told me Punchline. I was like, you can talk to this guy and this guy. And that's how I got into stand-up comedy. So yeah, the internet is the whole reason I'm doing all of everything.
Wait, so the way you ended up doing this, going out and performing live, is because you saw something on the internet and you reached out to someone?
Yeah. Exactly.
No way.
Yeah. Because I was already writing jokes.
Yeah.
And to be fair, earlier I met another comedian called John Ribier in 2019. We were doing some esports thing together, and he had also seen my video. He's like, you know, like you should try stand-up comedy or whatever. But at the time, I felt like it was intimidating because I thought about like hecklers and all that sort of stuff. I was like, I'm not ready for that yet. But yeah, 2021, I found Ken Beda on Instagram. I asked him, why are you doing this shit? And then, you know, he linked me up with Doug Mutai.
Yeah, shout out Doug.
Yeah. And it all started there. So yeah, the internet is the whole reason I'm here right now. Yeah.
Do you think if COVID didn't happen, you'd be doing what you're doing right now? Because a lot of the things you've been able to do have happened.
Started during the pandemic, yeah.
Okay. Me, I think COVID was dope because it was like survival of the fittest. You know, like Darwin's theory, like the guys who are going to survive, you know, the old niggas died. Like a lot of niggas died. We lost a lot of niggas. But like the guys who survived. But some people flourished during COVID. Like, it brought out the best out of some people. Whereas it also brought the worst out of people. So I guess for you, had that...
It also made people realize, like, there's a different way of going about doing your business. You don't have to... You can do everything from home. So, I think, to answer your question, I think probably, because I started comedy before the pandemic, so I think probably I still would have gotten into this. Just maybe I would have gotten into it in a different way. I don't know, but I think I still would be doing everything I'm doing right now because it's something I had started before the pandemic. So
okay. The story of the album.
Yes.
There's a story. There's parts and a story. It comes together to tell a story.
Yes. So part one is just like, as I explained, is 3 parts. Part 3 is just the bonus tracks.
Yeah.
Part 1 is, like I said, introducing myself as a person and as an artist. Part 2 is now a narrative of I'm weaving in a comedic story. So the character Lil Minor plays in Wake Up is the story of that part of the album is this young man who goes out with his friends, has fun at a party. They leave the party, they get arrested. That's now Wake Up. And
because you guys wake up and find the cops.
Yeah.
So Karaoke 50.
Yeah. So after getting arrested and being released from his cell, they've swindled him out of his cash, as he says in the outro. So now he's thinking, how where am I gonna get this money from? I need to find a sponyo. So tafuta sponyo, he finds a sponyo, and he gives this woman, sexual 1-2-1-2 instead in exchange for money, and obviously compromising his sexual health in the process. So that entire part of the album is that story.
Is there any truth? Did this happen? Am I just being a creative?
No, I can't say. I've had experiences with like older women, I think, but not that particular one. The most of it is just.
And what about white women? I heard you talk about white women.
Yeah. That's obviously from my time in England. Yeah,
so that's true.
My joke about losing my virginity to a white
I don't know if it was a joke, but you said you lost your virginity to a white woman.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's your life.
Yeah.
You're a man of substance.
This is a lot of jokes comedians tell they draw from like their life experience. Obviously, we exaggerate and we embellish and do stuff to make it funny. But like
you were a bit worried about being heckled. You've been doing comedy for some time now.
Almost 2 years now.
Have you been heckled yet?
Yes, several times. No, we're still standing.
So what were you afraid of?
At the time, I think at the time, like, because I was still new to it and I was only doing videos in my room, I don't know, I was just intimidated by it to some degree. But like, I think in my head, I was like, let me try and get better at this first, at writing or whatever. But really, I should have just jumped into it immediately at that point. Like, okay. But I don't know. Yeah, in my head, it was just all in my head. I was like, I was just kind of intimidated by it. Yeah.
Can I ask you a serious question?
What's up?
How is it going? And how are you doing? In the sense of you're doing all of these things. It's costing money.
Yes.
There's, of course, pockets of self-doubt and then outside doubt as well. You've got into like the album's coming out on Friday.
Yeah. Almost a year and a year and a half later.
Yeah. I'm curious. How is it going, and how do you feel like this whole journey? Is it making sense? Because hopefully for you it makes sense. For us outsiders, we can't relate or even understand even close. But like, I want to know how it's going for you.
I mean, it's I'm having so much fun making music, like, and engaging and putting my comedic side in the music as well. That's like something I've really had fun doing. It's going great, man. I've had so much fun making this album, and I'm gonna be doing. I already have ideas for so many more projects. So like next year, you can expect more stuff from me. And yeah, like how I'm doing, like it's been stressful at times. Like I said, I've spent a lot of money. I've gotten into a few tiffs here and there with some of my loved ones. But I mean, at the end of the day, like it's I feel like it's been worth it. Like the journey was like because this has been like my first full-length project. Like I guess from the music side, I've really learned so much about working with different producers, how to plan myself around like making like a body of work, like a whole project. And that's knowledge I can take into my future projects as well. Like, so I've learned so much, and like I'm having so much fun doing it. Like, so yeah.
You've been on stages for comedy.
Yeah. Not for musical.
Yeah, how I guess performing, like inaweza kwa poa shows za comedy ziko mingi na za ngoma ziko mingi, una decide nifanye gani. So I guess for you, would you want to perform your music?
Absolutely.
Is it like something you want to do? Like
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Okay.
Because I'm already building stage presence from doing stand-up.
Okay.
And yeah, like I'd love to go and talk my shit with my music. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm really proud of you for what you've done in terms of the music and even the comedy. I guess I'd like to know, where do you want to take this? Because you've opened up a world of opportunities for yourself. I've looked at your website. Like, you have web developer, you have a lot of different amazing skills. I guess, where do you want to take this? I'm sure you have dreams that are big. I guess I would love to hear what those are, if you're not afraid to say them.
Well, as a stand-up comedian, obviously the goal is eventually to get to a point where I can do specials. But that's the thing is, comedies, you can't cheat your way through it. You have to put in the work and grind every week.
What do you mean you can't cheat through? You can't just if you have money, you can't go shoot a special.
No, because I don't have I don't have like a full hour of like solid material. That takes time to build. You have to go to open mics every week and take shit from drunk audience members, and you have to crawl through the mud.
Okay.
Like, this comedy is one art form where you can't cheat your way out of the hard work. You have to.
What about Churchill show? What was that?
I mean, I don't know.
They were pushing out, like, you know.
I mean, like,
because they were on TV, so they had everybody.
Yeah.
I feel like that was okay. I'm saying that was a cheat code.
They were on TV, obviously, because Churchill has his numbers and everything. But I can't say.
You're not yelling at guys at Mayura.
Yeah, I can't name any comedian I've seen on Churchill that can go and do like a solid hour.
Mamito?
Besides, I was about to say, besides people like Mamito, because Mamito also does comedy.
Exactly.
That's now, Mamito is amazing comedian.
Super talented.
Eric Omondi has already done it several times. I don't know who else, man. Emmanuel Kisiangani and Amandip Jack, they were there also. Even and they left and they are doing their thing now.
Okay.
Those two guys, I'm sure can, if they can put, both of them can do an hour of good material easily. So I guess, besides people like that, I can't say that like there's anyone else I've seen on Churchill, because a lot of those people sort of drop out and just go online and do their skits and stuff. But like, to do a special, like, you have to take time building your material, and before you can get to an hour, you first have to get to like a good 5 minutes and a good 10 minutes and a good 20, 30, and that takes time. Like, the longest set I've done as a stand-up comedian so far is 20 minutes.
Okay.
And I've been doing it for almost 2 years.
Yeah.
So you can imagine.
You still have a way to build on that. Okay.
Yeah. So
what else is there for you?
I mean, obviously on the music side, planning more projects, planning to continue doing the comedic stuff in my music as well, because I don't know if there's anyone else in the scene right now doing what I do, in terms of like the type of songs I make. Just carrying on making more music. Eventually I want to get to a point where I can support other artists as well, like sort of like sign quote unquote someone and build them up. Like, that's something that would make me feel really good. Okay. So I guess like really long term, that's something else I'd want to do. And just embrace the journey and see how far it takes me. Yeah.
Someone asked you, is there like a Kenyan style of comedy? Like, is there a style of comedy that works for Kenya? Because like I feel like what I really like about what the comedy club is doing, it's not the typical style of comedy that we've grown up knowing. This is what's funny. Like, that's a really big shift. Like, is it intentional? Like, do you guys understand? Like, you're shifting it from when Muluya unakula sana to if you're funny, you're funny. If you're not funny, go home. You know, like, it's not about politics. It's not about tribe. It's not fat shaming. It's not. I guess that's very different.
The thing is, you can still explore topics like that, but in a way that's not what. I mean, there's a lot of people that have made like political jokes and stuff, but anyway.
But like when Doug acts like Gideon Moi, it's different from how you would expect. You know, like,
exactly,
it's different.
Yeah. I mean,
or when Justine makes fun of her tits, it's like, oh wow, okay, she said that. When you know, like, it's even Amandip, he makes fun of his, but it's not the same. It's different.
Yeah.
I feel like it can attract audiences outside of Kenya more.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. So like, these guys that started these groups, like Doug with Stand Up Collective, Eric Lusavale with Punchline Comedy Club. these are guys that are very, very intentional in saying, like, we want to start building this culture, this different, like, sort of English comedy culture, because again, in the grand scheme of things, it's more marketable, like you said. Like the other day, Marcus Douglas is another comedian. He went to perform in TZ just the other day, and yeah, I think it's just this, with this style, I guess it's more unpredictable. You can be more creative, and obviously, like I said, comedy is subjective. Like I feel like each has its market, each has its space, like the sort of Churchill type stuff that we're used to. Obviously, it's very many Kenyans that love that. That's still the big whatever. But like in the grand scheme of things, like this sort of English comedy that Kenyans aren't used to is what's going to elevate Kenyans further, because more people around the world can understand and relate to that sort of comedy. So yeah, it was very intentional. Like, and Doug and Eric and all these other guys have been putting in so much work to continue building the scene and professional, and add a professional element to it as well. So
if you could only do one, would you be able to pick? That's like, is that too hard? If you could only do one, like
one of these creative things, that's tough. I'd have to think long and hard about that. I don't know. I can't. I'm not sure, because I love them all so much. I have so much fun doing all of that stuff. So
okay. Who makes your cover art? You have really dope cover arts. Especially for the singles that you've been dropping, the cover arts have been so unique and different. Yeah, because even Super Police is different. Tafuta Sponyo, I guess, is it you who's making these?
No. That's I know I do a lot of stuff, but painting is not one of them. No.
Okay.
So the cover arts for
all of them are paintings almost.
They are paintings, yeah. So the ones for Tafuta Sponyo and Wake Up are an artist called Sticky, Eric Murithi, aka Sticky. I met him at like open mics. He hangs around at open mics as well. He's a really talented artist.
Okay.
The one for Super Police is a guy called Vega, who I met through Tekken. He's in the Tekken community. Wow. And Super Police has a lot of Tekken references as well. The cover art itself
exactly
is a character called Lei Wulong, the Jackie Chan tribute character.
Yeah.
So just a black version of him, I guess, or a Kenyan version. So Vega did the Super Police cover art. The only cover art is a Burundian guy called Elogio Nim. So that's a guy I reached out to online. I know him through like mutual friends from high school. I've known about him for like several years, so I was like, I can reach out to this guy. So yeah, those are the guys that did the cover arts. For the album itself, you're going to see it eventually, but it's another guy called Brian Bett. So he's like a visual sort of artist. Like he takes people's pictures and just does this fantastic.
And you have to pay all of these guys?
Yeah, of course.
What?
Yeah,
you really invested.
This stuff isn't free, man. You have to.
That's crazy.
Yeah, of course I paid these guys. Yeah.
Wow.
Because I wouldn't want someone to come to me and say, I want you to do this thing for me, and then start telling me, oh, exposure, blah 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 blah. I'd want you to pay me, so I respect them enough to pay them for their work. Yeah.
And they're very unique, because it's like they're very unique pieces. Like you can't go and get this on like Pinterest or like some stock photo. It's like it's
like art. Like
exactly.
It's part, like it's the whole thing, the music plus the cover art. It's like art. That's how I like to. That's how I tried to like present it.
What's Ginton Entertainment?
So that's a company I started with my girlfriend, just to through which we can sort of pursue our commercial interests.
Okay.
So when I get paid to do stand-up, it gets paid to Ginton Entertainment. When I release music, it's Ginton Entertainment. And my girlfriend does her commercial modeling, it's Ginton Entertainment. So it's just an entity we created to sort of streamline all.
And is that how you plan on be releasing your music, like for the future? Like, would you want to be signed, or you'd like to stay independent and continue doing it how you're doing it right now? Because someone could give you money for the album, shoot for you videos, but they're gonna find out. So I guess for you, is the independent route your way, or would you want to even explore being signed?
In terms of being signed, I'd be open to doing distribution deals, because obviously that's something that I'd love to get off my hands. If people have relationships with like playlisters and
Yeah.
whatever streaming platforms. That helps me.
Perfect.
But in terms of like a record deal where like I have to answer to people in terms of like music I can make or whatever, I'd rather stay independent and just carry on doing my own thing. But yeah. But in terms of getting signed, probably just management deals, distribution deals. That's what I'd be open to. Yeah.
Someone is asking here, is Telemani your cousin?
Telemani?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is, so definitely not my cousin.
Okay. Let me see what else is happening here. So, album is coming out Friday.
Yes, Friday at midnight on everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify, Boomplay, wherever you get your music, it will be there. Okay. Friday midnight.
Anything you want to let people know as we end? I want to play for people not a rapper as well as the single that you've dropped. So I guess I'd love to know, what would you want the people listening to know? This week a lot is happening. You can give them a rundown of what's happening this week, but even outside of this week and what you're doing with your life, I guess let them know.
Yeah, so you can follow me on all my social media at DVK17. That's DAVYK17. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be revealing the features at midnight today, so that go on my Instagram and keep up with that. Again, album coming out Friday. Beyond that, you can catch me doing stand-up comedy every week. Tuesday, we do an open mic in town at a place called Number 7. Wednesday, we're in Hurlingham at 2 Grapes, and also in Kilimani at a place called Move Cafe and Bistro. Thursday, we're in Westlands, a restaurant called the Mayura. Friday, we're in a restaurant in Lavington called Wama. So any of those open mics, if you're available or you're around those areas, you can come through, check us out. Every month, we have paid shows in different places. There's comedians touring now. We've had shows in Nanyuki, Nakuru, Mombasa, Eldoret, I think, as well, and of course Nairobi. So you can follow Stand Up Collective and Punchline Comedy Club to keep up with those shows. And just stay tuned for the album. It's interesting features, interesting stories to be told, and I can't wait for you guys to hear it, man. Man of Substance, November 4th.
Man of Substance. Umepigwa na polisi?
I've had run-ins with the cops, yeah.
Wait.
Because of my hair.
Unavuta bangi.
Yeah, I've been searched. I've had my bag searched by police and shit. Yeah, so yeah. When you have dreadlocks, you have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay.
So are you a rapper or not a rapper?
I am not a rapper. Me, I'm an artist.
You're an artist.
Yeah.
But you're a comedian as well.
Yeah.
And
so that's what I mean when I say I'm not a rapper. Like I don't want to be put in a box. Like I want to have the space to engage myself creatively in whatever medium, be it rap, comedy, or whatever. So I'm not just a rapper. I'm not just a comedian. I'm just an artist. I'm a creative. So
ladies and gentlemen, that was DVK.
Yes.
Is it DVK or DVK? Or it's both?
It's both. So however you want to read those initials, it's whether it's DVK or DVK.
Okay.
That's up to you. Yeah.
Alright, guys. Man of Substance drops Friday.
Yes.
There's going to be a lot going on this week. Going to stay tuned tonight to find out the features. He's been sharing who the different producers are. You're going to get to find out the track list on Thursday. So stay tuned. Please follow him on all social media platforms. It's the same across all platforms.
Yes.
So keep listening to his music. He's got 4 amazing singles out right now. If you can, please take a moment to listen to them. There's a brand new one called Only. There's one called Super Police. There's one called Tafuta Sponyo. And there's one called Wake Up with Lil Minor. All of them are fucking bangers, so check them out. It's 254 Express. We'll be right back after the music, but stay tuned. Support DVK. Good night.
Good night. Thank you. Hey. DVK. Yeah. Check. Buddha missy rapper, still finna hit you with a 16. Shake up the mic and spray these bars like it's whipped cream. I'm dropping bombs like Ugandans on that big screen. Niggas all about the dripping purple like the Android 15. Have you laughing on the tube? Call me Clark Kent, I'm changing up these flows up in the booth. Chapodondo and some juice. In Nairobi all we do is win or hustle, never lose. I'm my guru on the news. Must be rigging cause them kicks leave you ringing like a bell. I'm nice on the sticks, rob your ankles with Miguel. Kakinuka kata smell, no time to be chasing chicks. Aga zimefura gel, in the toilet taking pics. Slay king number moja, mistari zimekuchenga chenga kao kocha. Missy rapper Jonah do his shit for fun. Rhymes imewezana though uliza Femi one. Hey. Yeah. DVK, cheeky. Times are tough, man. Sometimes you have to use your bodily assets to get the bag, you know what I'm saying? Hey. Najua karembo kanasomea UON, anapenda kujinice frolicking with all her friends. Shepu yake ajabu, huwezi comprehend. Kila boy anamdai, wish I had her in the bed, but they ain't getting no bread. Then she's tryna be a boss, tryna get some likes on the gram with all the filters. Kama huna class, anapendanga kufloss, ye mwenyewe anamumunya njugu kwake bedsita. Unadai kupati naske jani kuna bo, lakini mabishli jo they won't pick up the phone. Unataka kwenda salon junywele imebeat, lakini mfuko jo pesa usha delete. Hey. Sasa unatembea loso, ukasalimiwa nje ya club. Mzee amekuroga na ngoso, baby get your money ya. Uko nyumbani na bado unasaka form. Hey, baby tafuta sponyo, umeboeka na unadai kuwasha ndoo. Hey, baby tafuta sponyo, unadai konyagi lakini umekosa job. Hey, baby tafuta sponyo, unakufa njaa na mandazi ya 20 bob. Hey, baby girl tafuta sponyo. Najua kaseka nasomea hapo Strathpig, toja na kabuti kila siku looking dapper. Mademu anamuona yani tall, dark and handsome. Each of them dreaming to be loved by such a man. Wanamshow what's a plan, I wanna go out on a date. Ana pesa ya kuban, watauma vako. Focus yake kwanza ni putting food on his plate. Buda anasunda keki kwa jiko ya chako. Unadai kubanju muza Nike juu ni moto, lakini unasaka pesa ukicheza loto. Unadai kupiga watu take na trick, lakini ulichoma pesa ukipiga leaks. Hey, sasa unachill nje ya bar, then you see her pull up with the car. Mother nasaka boy kunyandua, nigga take your check ukimaliza kula. Boys wako na ring tudai kupanda matatu. Hey, buda tafuta sponyo, unatafutiwa deni na ule boy kimatu. We, buda tafuta sponyo, tokens zimeisha ulikuwa unacheza FIFA. Buda tafuta sponyo, una ubao but umechoka kula njivu. Hey, buda boss tafuta sponyo, unadai kupati naske jani kuna bo. Sasa unatembea lakini mabeshi jo they won't pick up the phone. Mzee amekuroga na ngoso, sasa unachill nje ya bar, ukasalimiwa nje ya club. Then you see her pull up with the car, nigga get your money yo. Unadai kupati naske jani kuna bo. Sasa unatembea lakini mabeshi jo they won't pick up the phone. Mzee amekuroga na ngoso, sasa unachill nje ya bar, ukasalimiwa nje ya club. Then you see her pull up with the car, nigga get your money. Umeleta wageni home lakini huna ugali. Buda tafuta sponyo, unasaka nginyo na huna maji nyumbani. Baby tafuta sponyo, ati ile tenje mpya unadai 9,000. We, buda tafuta sponyo, ati nywele 7,000 na utaki kulipa. Baby tafuta sponyo, lava toka ngambo madama ametoka Moshi. Buda tafuta sponyo, tesa mekuleta club na wendu lipe bill. Hey, baby tafuta sponyo, anti wahari anakudeshuma ya doshi. Buda tafuta sponyo, utisa pige miti bora tu uko na pill. Hey, baby tafuta sponyo. Yo, DVK DVK. Yeah. Yo, ever since the virus, Ikubaya in the streets, down to my final shillings, and I can't get no relief. No space in the ICU, turned away just to be deceased. And it's almost curfew, watch your back for the super police. Ever since the virus, Ikubaya in the streets, down to my final shillings, and I can't get no relief. No space in the ICU, turned away just to be deceased. And it's almost curfew, watch your back for the super police. Government doska Eliza, Raya naliako broke na ma MCA wana buy Land Cruiser. Doki walikindwa form ya do tumechoka kuuliza. Billions coming in loans but zina vanish ka haya boost. Just kicking it like Warren, feds wali come through ni curfew. Mara ni vita vanye damu ina floater than a buff. Kutegea bodata au usiku, makara will disturb you. I got off safe man, I'm lucky. Chloe alihandwa kafiatu. This month ni mara ya tatu. How many times will we accept? Sanse kuchemsha fimbo like Negan from Walking Dead. Stance ni intimidation, so nafaa kucheza defense. No goals in this game, ukifungwa unalala ndani my friend. Ever since the virus, Ikubaya in the streets, down to my final shillings, and I can't get no relief. No space in the ICU, turned away just to be deceased. And it's almost curfew, watch your back for the super police. Ever since the virus, Ikubaya in the streets, down to my final shillings, and I can't get no relief. No space in the ICU, turned away just to be deceased. And it's almost curfew, watch your back for the super police. Ahmed been fighting off James, but his don't grow wings like Kazuya. Joe young Muslim call Yasin al-Bakisho bila uruma. Tired of all this shit, madawa naanza kujidunga. Moving to the dark side like Akuma, kena game dungia waya soon. Lost his job, strings got loose like a pop. No money coming in, so he got the tool and tucked it. Fuck it, if I see an op, I'll bust it. Run the watcher, you'll kick the bucket. Sirens in the distance, someone sounded the trumpet. Ahmed had no paper, so he turned to Shangsung on road. Had to go from doing manual labor to taking souls. It's Madum Selkonga, left back Cali like Ashley Cole. But the Rona had him left back nice, gonna rot in jail alone. Ever since the virus, Ikubaya in the streets, down to my final shillings, and I can't get no relief. No space in the ICU, turned away just to be deceased. And it's almost curfew, watch your back for the super police. Ever since the virus, Ikubaya in the streets, down to my final shillings, and I can't get no relief. No space in the ICU, turned away just to be deceased. And it's almost curfew, watch your back for the super police. Fuck is this nigga still doing asleep at 5 p.m, man? It must have been sleeping in the morning this whole fucking week, man. Jesus. Hey, we'll hold on. Wake up. 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 Wake up! Last night ilikuwa ngori me, acha nikwambie story me. Tulikuwa na mzinga ndani ya dinga nyuma ya lori me.
Last night ilikuwa ngori jo, gari liguzwa 140 jo, na tulitoka kupewa then tukalewa, misi na worry jo.
Last night ilikuwa ngori, makarao walitukanga, hongo tulianza kuchanga, buda tulikuwa tuna so saba.
Yeah, nikachanga so 8, toka kwa block 58. Huyo guna litutoka, mwizi mkora, siapatikane.
5-0 pulled us over, tulikuwa lead na ilikuwa shida. Tulianza kutoka jasho, katu tunacheza mpira. Anza kuficha mzinga, utatukinda, wacha ujinga. Bangi atujazima, bista tatumaliza.
Yeah, bista tatumaliza, wewe si wangu, acha ujinga. Pesa ndio lugha my dear, ono kikosa venyo taringa. Avoid a lot of description, kama utataka watakusikiza. Mike Boss na 2014, yes tukapili ni biza.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Wake up! Yes ni mimi, na nikibonga please fake ulimi, na buda si siri. Why do you want me na we ni kafiri? Kwani ni nini? Ai my bro unawashwa na nini? Tulio kai chini. Ai siamini una ban hivi. Ai why hey.
Hakuna choo and I need to pee. Mini slay king bro, this life is not for me. Mse amedenki kwa kona kani pit latrine. Mwingine nani kodolea macho kani Mr. Bean.
Mr. Right aipiga linga. Tumeachana, what do you mean? She was really the girl of my dreams. Martin Luther, yes, I had a dream. Simeshika joku liko jana. Na kajaba ndio mimi na chana. Ni saa 6, ni mchana. Twende home bro, umeharibu sana.
It's time to go, I wanna leave this place. Rudisha simu nijikate please. Kufika home jo what a disgrace. Askari alikutambocha kamwaga kwa plate. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Huo karama nipea manoti mbo. Na sina kitu kwa M-Pesa yani. Monday niko job na sina fare. Na mother hizi nipea do shit. Itabidi nimetafuta sponyo sasa. Nipate nyama ingine ya kudishi hapa karibu nikirudi home. Kuna time mother alidai nimkule. Hebu ngoja. Hello? Hello, sema mama Tevo. Akisumeni tupa mambo.
DVK. She's my black queen, my baby special. Anytime she come around, I'm sentimental. She challenged me from the physical to the mental. So much so I'm putting paper to pencil. Wait, no, pencil to paper. Fucking up my lines, but I don't need no eraser. Cause she love me for who I am, all my flavors. Even when I get under her skin like a saber. Pushing all her buttons like a calculator. But she glad she have a man who can calculate her. The way she wind her waist up, what they want to save her. And not her when I'm mashing up a flour like a baker. So got a couple of man who would wanna date her. Wanna get their hands on what her mama gave her. Serving blue ticks is routine. Cause she happy with her boo, know what that mean? Brown skin with a natural hair. Anytime you're down, you know I'll always be there. Cause losing you, babe, I know I can't bear. You're my only one, the other ones don't compare. I need your affection. The way you hold me down, I need you in my section. Such a star from your toes to your face. Baby, there's no question. Sexy when she get possessive. When the mother girls are leaving comments in my DMs. A little jealous, not obsessive. Cause she know in the end I'm not pillow talking with them. Luna got her still waiting for her degree. She found her match and now she got referees. Tryna get a job and survive in the streets. Make a little money, buy some lavender sheets. Putting up her feet, talking to her mama. Getting the latest scoop of the family drama. Feeling sad cause she's slacking on being a dancer. But she got a lot on her plate like a hungry father. All she wanna do is go on vacay with me. Hoping maybe one day I'll get on the knee. She's the only partner that I'll ever need. Whether true or not, I guess we'll just have to see. I need your affection. The way you hold me down, I need you in my section. Such a star from your toes to your face. Baby, there's no question. Brown skin with a natural hair. Anytime you're down, you know I'll always be there. Cause losing you, babe, I know I can't bear. You're my only one, the other ones don't compare. I need your affection. The way you hold me down, I need you in my section. Such a star from your toes to your face. Baby, there's no question. DVK. About to get soft up in this booth, yo.
Hey. Looking like a whole meal in your dress. You're giving me some loving that I can't forget. Baby, I don't love you yet, but for now I'm more than happy that you be my best friend. Baby, you're so special. You came into my life and I'm so grateful. When I'm done, you'll be my vaccine. Baby, you're my black queen. Chilling in the room looking for a dime. Pause when I met this girl online. Mommy dark skin, she was looking so fine. Had to shoot my shot cause there's no extra time. We get to texting, say she likes my style. Say she hasn't gone dancing for a while. But man don't dance, I'm like Shaq on the beat. Let me get your number, ma, I think we should meet. Shorty walk in, see a mini macho. Looking like a snack from head to toe. Good vibes all around, we a chemistry. Say we make a great team like robbery. Weeks gone by, taking it easy. Say she didn't wanna rush, but now she want the transformer. Call me Bumblebee. I swear she'll never meet another man like me. Looking like a whole meal in your dress. You're giving me some loving that I can't forget. Baby, I don't love you yet, but for now I'm more than happy that you be my best friend. Baby, you're so special. You came into my life and I'm so grateful. When I'm done, you'll be my vaccine. Baby, you're my black queen. She was going great, kila kitu Irie. Wondering how I pulled such a bad day. Then the virus came and you had to leave. Said it wasn't safer to be with mommy. Couldn't see babes and I couldn't leave home. Every day, every week we talk on the phone. Story to story, we'd always digress. Late night calls, we were making progress. But we ain't exclusive, I wonder why. Heartbroken by them other guys. Say she'll think it through, say she'll take her time. Then one day, say she wanna be mine. Months gone by and I'm going insane. Couldn't see my girlfriend on her birthday. But it's all good though, she's worth the wait. Cause she got me and I've got her always. Looking like a whole meal in your dress. You're giving me some loving that I can't forget. Baby, I don't love you yet, but for now I'm more than happy that you be my best friend. Baby, you're so special. You came into my life and I'm so grateful. When I'm done, you'll be my vaccine. Baby, you're my black queen. Okay, that's me dancing for like the rest of the year. Hey. Yo, DVK. Piga toja na kabuti. Yo, check. Bonga biz na ma big fish. Piga toja na kabuti. Runda, Isich, ni Nairobi tofauti. Sonko ama safara, renga umoni mauti. Karen, Kibich, ni Nairobi tofauti. Bonga biz na ma big fish. Piga toja na kabuti. Runda, Isich, ni Nairobi tofauti. Sonko ama safara, renga umoni mauti. Karen, Kibich, ni Nairobi tofauti. Tembea siku fulani hapo kando Kilimani, with the lights and all the hands, where the niggas getting money. Majambazi nadi, leta nango soma baki. Sanse, kamata, nenda wakalele ndani. Justice for somewhere bana, kesi bado atikue resolve. Babo aligeuza buda mboga, sasa uwezi evolve. Slay king kama mimi, mbona kanyaga umo. Tukipatana na mbogi, Johnny the end of the road.
Nairobi half-life hoteli shando arrive. Come slam tunafidwa toina mboga za kinde. Iwe dengu au bunde na deliver hivi punde. Mambo ni tofauti na tuko ruti saunya ndo buti. Toja heavy kwenye waist ndo maana navaa kabuti. Mtani different these days naepesha Isuzu Maruti. Vidole pete njiriva Devi paisha dinga. Makabolo ni yanga chiva naote agoro na akiba. Umo tu moja moja.
I'm a big fish, piga toja na kabuti. Runda, Isich, ni Nairobi tofauti. Sonko ama safara, renga umoni mauti. Karen, Kibich, ni Nairobi tofauti.
Sonko ama safara, renga umoni mauti.
DVK. This one's for all my slay kings doing their thing out here in Nairobi, man. Watu wa kuchukua Uber na sio Moena. Watu wa kudishi Kempinski, not Kibandaski. Hey. Ganya, hey, Wiz, hey, Panya, hey, Dene, hizo ndo vitu spend. Big, hey, dance, hey, Stucky, hey, Benz, hey, Shenzi, hizo ndo vitu spend. Mina mabro Korea, tuko madensa maye. Kuna mmoja ameninoki, anadai mjulubai, lakini mimi niko hungry. Mina saka tu msosi, options ni mchezo, kumbe kevosi mdosi, ati migingo na tear gas. Hizo ni nini? Leta marago na pasta na soda mbili. Juzi niliona dema Kidaru uko jijini, wanashanga ati nani na nyama. Buda si mimi. Ganya, Wiz, Panya, Dene, hizo ndo vitu spend. Big, dance, Stucky, Benz, Shenzi, hizo ndo vitu spend. Nibu, Kendi, Tuna, Enda, Pari, Kila, mtu, ako, Pari, Shore, Leta, Nare, Washa, Ngem, Apo, Ndani, DVK, Flows kibao, lazima, easy, line, nizi, ratio, weko, chobo, pigwa bari kama Rachel. Ganya, Wiz, Panya, Dene, hizo ndo vitu spend. Big, dance, Stucky, Benz, Shenzi, hizo ndo vitu spend. My guys,
So?
Hey, you guys, last night I went to a Yumbit. You guys, that shit was late. I had such a good time, but the problem is, I went there with an Uber. I bought all the homies pizza. You guys, like, I just got paid. You know what I'm saying?
Flexing.
I check the crib. It's 11 a.m. You know that Nini Shed Hotel up on Ngong Road? Yeah, I've checked from there. Checking my M-Pesa balance in a sema 10 bob. I'm like, shit.
Kusota.
Next thing I remember, I actually have cash in my bank account. So I'm like, where's the nearest core branch? I check Google Maps, it tells me Kare. I only have 10 bob in my M-Pesa. So like, tunapiga mguu. See, 30-40 minutes later, I'm at the core branch in Karen. I take my ticket, I'm waiting in line. All of a sudden, one of the tellers is like, sorry, we're closed. Our computer systems are down.
Oh, shit.
One of the other guys waiting is asking, like, why? Like, what happened? Apparently, some guy from Kemsa came and made a withdrawal and, like, they ran out of funds. I hear that and I'm like, shit. Okay, this bank didn't have any money. I check the bank. I check the next nearest core branch or ATM.
Galeri.
Tells me Galeri. Like, what? Yeah, that's a mission.
For sure, man.
Hour 40 minutes, nimepiga mguu hapo Langata Road, solo. Makwapa zina sweat, you get this dust in my eyes, niggas are looking at me like, yo, what's happening? Eventually I got to Galeria, like I'm tired, but I get to the ATM, I even check extra cash for like kumunya njugu nikingoja nganya. Like, yo. But in the end, you get, you know, like it was a mission, but I got there in the end, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, that sounds crazy, bro. Damn. But let me ask you, so you should have used the mobile app.
What? Okay. Yo, this one's for the broke niggas, man. Sherehe imeisha, pesa iko zero. It's back to work Monday. Yo, Buddha nimesota, mbona sijaomoka, struggle kukongo, nipe mic niwe sonko. Hey, mbona sijaomoka, struggle kukongo, nipe mic niwe leo narauka mapema, I'm tryna get me some paper, nimetoka Nairobi, hustling is in my nature, nigga fuck all of the hate, buda leo nitapenya, nataka mifuko big kama semenya, fika mboka na matatu, mimi niko kazi, piga toja na kabuti lakini unauza mandazi, masa za lansi kifika ni ugali mix na soda kibandaski, kama ndokolo ndo form, buda chunga warazi, hey, something, fritters, buda come to mangi jivu, machunga isidishi bila, wacha stories ala nyanga po, usikifa utafika, usikifa utafika, buda nimesota, mbona sijaomoka, struggle kukongo, nipe mic niwe songo, hey, mbona sijaomoka, struggle kukongo, nipe mic niwe songo.
Machungu ni mingi kama hauna shilingi, seti kisensi na bingi, maras ni wengi ya mini, ni jeshi balanga la wadao dosi nanga ubaya, msempole kusema kweli meze shell fire, hakuna simba mnyonge, nipatie beat ni roge, mini mkamba mkonde mix melami ndo yo story tubonge, misi jichochi nasaka tuganji daily sipotezi wakati, nasi bahati mademu wenu wote wananida juu ya manati,
buda nimesota, mbona sijaomoka, struggle kukongo, nipe mic niwe songo, hey, mbona sijaomoka, struggle kukongo, nipe mic niwe songo.
Ona ganchi zimekam, ona banje zimelanda, muranzinza korada, G-bag na mawaba, siku za kwanza nilikubali sitai kuwa mpiaji, juezi mix mafuta na maji hata ikweweni nani, miuzipeleka bank mikizipeleka bar, jumuna like japa kusleki huwezi nipata, nikiboeka na jikata, judema kohoma na depa sapasa, miu mkuta kila ukuta ya keja lafu namaliza,
buda nimesota, mbona sijaomoka, struggle kukongo, nipe mic niwe songo, hey, mbona sijaomoka, struggle kukongo, nipe mic niwe songo.
Umesema star 35 star 0000
star alafu 16 hash. Umeandika 04? Alafu 16 hash.
So nikiweka hiyo code nini itafanyika?
Utapiga hiyo namba kwa simu yako, itakuletea tu pale ujumbe activation, sawa sawa?
Ati itafanya nini?
It's your boy DVK rapping over hip-hop beats. Yes, this is happening.
Yes,
because some of you people try to scam us out of our hard-earned money mkisema CG M-Pesa iko lock.
Imagine.
Like, how dumb do you think we are?
How dumb do you think we are?
Kulikuwa siku fulani niko home na chapa kazi, notification kwa simu najiuliza huyo nani, napata SMS iko na story funny, nikasoma nikajua msee anachonga viazi, senti money kwa ubaya, nimepiga blanda, M-Pesa yako imefungwa, chukua hii namba, naanza kujishuku, next thing nimesimama, looking in the mirror nionekana onafala, nilisema fuck it, let me have some fun with this con, I call the number, hello I'm an agent from Safaricom, niko hapa to assist, tafadhali usinishuku, njue hiyo time naanza kusikia kuku, msee ananivako toka shamba ya popo wake, ngombe inawika kiniuliza form ni aje, he asked me for my number, nikasema 071234567889, ngamia imenirada amekach kama tasi, sura imefura utadhani ni mandazi, alipatikana kajikata kama kasi, na sijali ya kileocha atokwe makamasi, msee ametukana mamangu atinipo, if it was others msee angemeza viboko, moral ya story, it never pays to do crime, please like, share and subscribe. I will see you next time. Listen, like, it really isn't too much to ask to be good, be respectful, be a decent human being. You don't have to resort to these harebrained schemes to try and scam people out of their hard-earned money. Unanisho M-Pesa iko locked na umenitumia SMS na namba ya Telcom 020. Like, how dumb
do you think we are?
You understand? And If you fall for a scam like this, then you fully deserve to get scammed, 100%. If you feel attacked, I'm sorry. You know, I'm just having a good time. I'm feeling good. I'm enjoying myself. Hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves as well. Hope you've had a great day. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Yeah. Shout out Black Hole Records.
Hi guys. If you're still listening, I want to say thank you to you guys, because every single one of you guys matters. Every single one of you matters. The ones who listen, the ones who comment, the ones who come through. Every single one of you guys matters. A lot is happening in life right now. I feel as though a lot of us are trying to find balance. And it's difficult out here. It's difficult out here. But I don't know. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be alive. My life is not perfect. If anything, it's far from perfect. There is things going well. There's things going wrong. There's just life happening. I'll keep it short and sweet. I often spend a lot of time wondering how this thing would be if there was money. Because I like to say that money changes things. It makes life more interesting. It makes your friends envy you. It causes problems between families. Heck, it breaks marriages. Money is not something you fuck around with. And I always wonder, like, if this thing was making money, if there was money in this thing, like, would it be different? Would it be different? Would we be able to do more? Would it be like, what would it be like? And it's something that I genuinely would never know or understand, because genuinely, we don't have money. We don't make money. We show up. Literally, we show up. But let me tell you something, Maina. Someday we're going to make money. Not just money, but a lot of fucking money. And when that day comes, it'll be for those who stuck around. Because who the fuck would stick around through this shit? Who the fuck would stick around through this shit? We do. Why do we do it? I couldn't tell you. But I could show you. Because if you stuck around, you'd see the growth. You'd see the difference. You'd see the impact. You'd see what we do every day. Bro, I don't come here to make money. If I wanted money, I'd listen to my parents and get a job. But I'm not here to give you another TED talk. I'm quite tired of explaining myself over and over and over and over again. I want to wish everybody the best. I want to wish everybody a great week. I want to tell those who don't feel loved that they are loved. And I want to appreciate everybody. The ones who were there in the beginning, the ones who are there now, the ones who've left, the ones who've come and gone. Every single one of you guys matters. And with that said, I want to big up my guest. My guest for today was DVK. His name is Davy Kamanzi. He's both a comedian and an artist, and his music is out of this world. I love what we do here in terms of playing Kenyan music for the world, so I want to go back to playing you guys some amazing music. And let everybody know that there's something special out there for you. And you deserve everything you get and everything you don't get. So please hang in there. Stay scheming. Stay scheming. Bro, don't give up. Heck, I want to give up half the time, and then somehow I find a reason to keep going. I find a reason to push myself. I find the reason, because there's a reason why I do this. I just forget sometimes. I do be forgetting sometimes. But every so often I get the chance to remind myself, and I get the chance to do what I love. And I can tell you for free, I love what I do. For some weird reason, I have an affinity for Kenyan music. That's what I love. Like, this is the mountain I've chosen to die on, and it's just an interesting place for me because it doesn't make sense for me either. But I'm not looking for sense. I'm not looking to make sense. I'm not looking for sense. Not in my life or not in anybody else's life. I'm looking to make God happy. I'm looking to make my family happy, but even more important, I'm looking to make me happy. So I will tell you something for free. You will only grow outside of your comfort zone. So this is Out of the Comfort Zone EP by Umoja Sounds, playing on Radio 254. Let's get it.
I'm not an angel. You're not a demon. There's no heaven in my voice. I leave to escape the hell I sometimes come from. Love doesn't live here. But once in a while, I build a tent and it comes here. Casually. I'm a casualty of what made me a beautiful victim. I casually avoid sugar in my tea. And I run from those gossip teas, man. If that's comfort, I'm out of it.
Ways on the way. Yeah. Na 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 na. They saw me on the outside, but they don't know that inside I'm bigger. They saw me suffer, but all their hard work now is paying bigger. Ay, now all they wanna do is some cheers. Abanjani bere ni bonoba. If the good tiji hem bitinyoma. Tabizi my sounds aikuda. Uzaigura, uzaichina. Tabizi my sound is akunyura. Uzaikunda, uzaijina. Tabizi my sounds aikuda. I'm shining like Venus, yeah. Tukutane Las Vegas, yeah. Me and the crew with the big ass, yeah. We put the city on the map, yeah. The map, yeah. The map. We put the city on the map, yeah. The map, yeah. The map. We put the city on the map, yeah.
Weka siri kwenye map kama slay queen na makeups. Sio tu local squeezy international makeouts. Zimekuwa nyingi kiasi kwamba they can even put odds on us, mana namba zote even. Picha chache nimeposti, kuna watu hawapendi. Vipi kama nikiposti real life navyospendi? Nandika ninachoishi, lengo sio kuflex, ni kuonyesha ka ukipiga kazi kutusua next. Who got the skills madini kama mimi? Wengi mna skills madini. And who got the city juu kasio mimi? Wengi mna try lakini
I'm shining like Venus, yeah. Tukutane Las Vegas, yeah. Me and the crew with the big ass, yeah. We put the city on the map, yeah. The map, yeah. The map. We put the city on the map, yeah. The map, yeah. The map. We put the city on the map, yeah. The map, yeah. The map. 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 We put the city on the map, yeah.
Chunga usije mini karibia, mwenzako vishaumana. Salam na kusalimia, tena si kwa ubaya. Chunga usije mini karibia, mwenzako vishaumana. Baby niwe unanisatisfy, shaninyonga mi kama tai, kwako misifai. Usinilize mtoto, mwenzako sina iana. Usije nipa kisogo, basi niweke bayana. Bayana.
1, 2, 3. Baby,
you're my honey bunny. Johnny kupeleke nyumbani. You're my sweetest taboo. Umeniweka roho juu. Baby niwe unanisatisfy, shaninyonga mi kama tai, kwako misifai. Usinilize mtoto, mwenzako sina iana. Usije nipa kisogo, basi niweke bayana. Bayana.
1, 2, 3. Baby, let me know
Baby niokote, nishike, shike mahaga nisokote. Nipe mautamu, nivute, nipe mahaba, nipe yote. Baby niokote, nishike, shike mahaga nisokote. Nipe mautamu, nivute, nipe mahaba, nipe yote. Usinilize mtoto, mwenzako sina iana. Usije nipa kisogo, basi niweke bayana. Bayana.
Balenciaga to define her. She likes her things in designer. She wanna pull up and kill it at a party. Ukawama panja bifika mukati. She wants to pull up and kill it at a party. Niwanda niwanga fike niwangati. Oh Lord have mercy. Yeah, nah, nah. Oh Lord have mercy. Oh Lord have mercy. Yeah, nah, nah. Oh Lord have mercy. It's rocks. Yo, she's a big buyer, not a window shopper. With a thick skin, tougher than a papa. There's many rumors that she got a big papa. Bagani's that she don't make money proper. Miss Tandy got a way of making money. A makeup artist in the day, very handy. Village banking on the side with some discipline. She's just trying to get her life out of Mississippi. Never the type to follow my follow. Abanga money na kupasa makolo. Never the type to follow Zigolo. But when she's in designer, she ain't keeping it low. She's a crazy lover, all the finer. Things in designer. Balenciaga to define her. She likes her things in designer. She wanna pull up and kill it at a party. Ukawama panja bifika mukati. She wants to pull up and kill it at a party. Niwanda niwanga fike niwangati. Oh Lord have mercy. Yeah, nah, nah. Oh Lord have mercy. Oh Lord have mercy. Yeah, nah, nah. Oh Lord have mercy. Okay. Yo, she's a big buyer, not a window shopper. And I got your top, she be looking dapper. Believes in herself, they're thinking she's in caca. They be hitting cause it baby on a tanta. Miss Tinta got a business where she sells veggies. In the morning at the market, you can tell daddies. Sem Tinta that's on TikTok. Sem Tinta that you picturing in flip-flops. Yo, she's not the type that will follow me follow. Apa canchito naga dream kusugolo. She's not the type that will follow Zigolo. But when she's in designer, she ain't keeping it low. She's a crazy lover, all the finer. Things in designer. Balenciaga to define her. She likes her things in designer. She wanna pull up and kill it at a party. Ukawama panja bifika mukati. She wants to pull up and kill it at a party. Niwanda niwanga fike niwangati. Oh Lord have mercy. Yeah, nah, nah. Oh Lord have mercy. Oh Lord have mercy. Yeah, nah, nah. Oh Lord have mercy.
Cause I throw it down, yeah, I feel ya. Yeah, I'm so down. 100 kilogram, we go hold it down. I see all of my people dancing to the sound. Congo, gon' make me proud. Watch how you kissy, baby. Hold on to our waist, make you impressive, baby. We don't want no lazy, baby. Kwenye dance floor to Jesse, baby. Breaking off your body, yeah, you're breaking it off for me. Holding up your cup while you're breaking it off for me. Na vile tuko zetu, this is for our eyes to see. Breaking off your body, yeah, you're breaking it off for me. Breaking it down for me. Dancing like the star that you are, I feel it. You make me go, ay, 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 ay. It's taking me high, ay, 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 ay. Watch how you a kissy, baby. Hold on to our waist, make you impressive, baby. We don't want no lazy, baby. Kwenye dance floor, to Jesse, baby. Breaking off your body, yeah, you're breaking it off for me. Holding up your cup while you're breaking it off for me. Na vile tuko zetu, this is for our eyes to see. Breaking off your body, yeah, you're breaking it off for me. Breaking it down 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 for me.
Right. Hey. Hey, provoke, tell me up a little. Right. One the JR. Dida, 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 dida with a boom boom bounce. Dida, 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 dida with a boom boom bounce. Stepping out the place like you suck with it. Roll up in and start break it down. You know we are boogie down. But I call out to Nafunika. Look them in the face, they feel the place up with the stamina. Sweeping up pussy party place. Letting to check to let's say we are bring out the best. Competition decapitated. Don't get a kuban to who I feel that we ate. Dida, 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 dida with a boom boom bounce. Dida, 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 dida with a boom boom bounce. Right, so them says that they planter. Me liberate the people with ills, no they banter. Them see through the lens with the grip, never back down. They do Jacopo and making hits for the countdown. Sweeping up pussy party place. Letting to check to let's say we are bring out the best. Competition decapitated. Don't get a kuban to who I feel that we ate. Dida, 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 dida with a boom boom bounce. Dida, 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 dida with a boom boom bounce. This is 2078 music. No wonder. Take it to the bridge. This is ridiculous. Dida, 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 dida with a boom boom bounce. Dida, 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 dida with a boom boom bounce. Stamina, 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 stamina.
Wako wapi my stamina daddy? My stamina daddy. This one is for you. This is Umoja Sounds playing on Radio 254. This is the 254 Express. My name is Jokia 254. And I'm about to close the show. Yani nime hold it down. Nimebaki tu project ingine moja niwacheze. This one is special. It's brand new. It's by Fancy Fingers. It's called Potluck. So please, my woman is waiting for me to go have dinner at home. I want to go have dinner, but before that, let's have a meal. The meal is prepared for you by Fancy Fingers, delivered to you by Radio 254. My name is Joker 254. I hold it down on the 254 Express. This is Potluck by Fancy Fingers, playing on Radio 254. This is 254 Express. Let's get it. Guys, I can't believe I did it. The time is 10 p.m. I was here from 7 to 10. I had an amazing interview with DVK. Can't wait for his project to be dropping. Mind of Substance, it's going to be dropping soon. Thank you so much, everybody who listened. I wanted to give up, but I didn't give up. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep doing my best, and I hope you guys do the same. Please keep listening to us. Please keep supporting us. Please, please, please don't give up on us. We're giving up on ourselves right now. Don't give up on us. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for showing love. I love you guys. I'll be back again tomorrow. Kamakawa, kamadawa. Good night.